Radhe Shyam Nitai Ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda. No, let's review what I said.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda.
Jai Vaita Chandra Jai Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Vaita Chandra Jai Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda.
Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda.
Jai Vaita Chandra Jai Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Jai Vaita Chandra Jai Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
So this is Nityananda's Appearance Day 2024. So we're going to read from Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat about the glories of Nityananda. The first point we'll discuss the reality of dreams. It's in the Vedanta Sutra, in the third or fourth part, it describes dreams. It says, in Swapna, in dreams, if you have darshan of Krishna, or you have Guru Darshan, many things can happen and it can be true. Sometimes you get instructions in dreams. So there's an example of that right from Chaitanya Charitamrita of having seen God in a dream and getting instruction from God. The example is the life of Krishnadas Kaviraj, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. He was living in Bengal and worshipping a deity of Radha Krishna, I guess, some Murti, and his brother was Bajari. And one great devotee came there to visit, his name Inikatan Ramdas. This is on? You can hear it? It's on. Inikatan Ramdas. And Krishna's brother offended him. Offended Inikatan Ramdas. And because he was a worshiper of Nityananda. He didn't pay so much attention to Lord Chaitanya. But he worshipped him, but his main idea was Nityananda. So Krishnadas Kaviraj's brother offended him. So Krishnadas Kaviraj was very disturbed and worried about that. He had to hear that offend, that blasphemy, that Vaishnava Bharat. He was wondering how he could rectify himself, how he could purify himself. So that night, because when you hear offense, you should leave the place immediately, or cut out the tongue of the offender, if you're a Kshatriya. But it's advised that you leave the place. In the Guru book, Shukadev Nityananda Vamsacharya from the 18th century, Shukadev Goswami, he said, if you're somewhere and someone makes Vaishnava Bharat, you should hold your hands and say, that's not very nice the way you spoke. You should not speak like that. But then the person says again, you say, listen, it's not very good, it'll destroy your spiritual life, and it'll also destroy other people's spiritual life if you speak this Vaishnava Bharat, Sadhananda. And the person still continues, then you run away from that place. This is instruction. Generally, we're told to immediately leave the place. Cover your ears and leave the place. That's what happened in the Srimad Bhagavatam when Krishna was in Hastinapur, Indraprastha, and Shishupal was defending Krishna. All the Pandavas and Yadavas left the assembly house. They covered their ears and they ran away. Because he was defending Krishna 99 times. Because he had a blessing, Krishna gave him some blessing. He would tolerate 99 offenses. But he went to make the 100th one, and Krishna cut his head off. So the example of Pandavas, they left the assembly house. So Krishna had a dream that night of the offense in his house, because he couldn't leave, he couldn't run away, because he had no idea how he was grihastha. He lived in the house with his brother. He couldn't run away, he had to stay there. I guess he was grihastha. Anyway, we couldn't, there's nowhere to run to. We had to live somewhere. We'd have to live in your house. So he had a dream, and Nityananda came in a dream. And this we're reading from Adiyuddha chapter 5, verse 195 through 10 verses. Nityananda appeared in a dream and smiled and gave instruction. Are, Krishna Dasa, Nakara Abai, Vrindavan Jatana. Sarva Labhyai. O Krishnas, have no fear, don't be afraid. Go to Vrindavan, for there you will attain everything. Sarva Labhya. Kam, Krodh, Lobh. What does Lobh mean?
Love means greed.
Greed. Sarva Labhyai. You'll get everything in Vrindavan. So as you're saying this, Nityananda waved his hand to point the way. You go that way. Go that way is Vrindavan, which means go west, because he was over that side. So then there's more to the story here. So then when he got to Vrindavan, he got so many, because Lord Nityananda said Krishna has got everything in Vrindavan. So what does everything mean for a Vaishnava? Besides that, yeah, wood track wine. Thank you. That's good. You're fixed. Me, middle, and everything is said there.
Gopi Bhav, Prema Bhakti.
Prema Bhakti. What else you got in Vrindavan?
Darshan of Radha Krishna.
What did you say?
Darshan of Radha Krishna.
Darshan who?
Radha Krishna.
Radha Mahan, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinath. These are called the teen Thakurs. The teen Thakurs of Gaudiya Sampradaya. Radha Madan Gopal is also called Madan Mahan. Sometimes here in this book, sometimes he calls him Madan Gopal, sometimes he calls him Madan Mahan, the same chapter. And Govindaji Govinath. These are the teen Thakurs of Gaudiya Sampradaya. And you get, in Vrindavan, what do you find? You find Murtis, 5,000 temples, they say. What else?
Yamuna, Govardhan.
You want to go around?
Radha Krishna.
We already said Radha Krishna.
Leela Stali.
Radha Krishna.
She said Radha Kund.
Oh, right, Radha Krishna. Yeah,
I
right.
like because I'm speaking about Vrindavan.
That includes little stories. What else? What else you find out way down?
Sadhus.
That's the thing. That's the thing. So what sadhus were here when Krishna's Kaviraj came here? One day, Rupa Sanatana, Raghuga, 3 years ago. So we got Darshan Association, Rupa Goswami, San Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta, Raghunath Das, Gopal Bhatta. What more? And you'll see the Rasa dance, like Sant Das Baba, our Param Guru, or Parameshi Guru, our Param Guru. When he came to Vrindavan, he had died right in the beginning, as he got initiated in Navadvip by Nanda Gopal Goswami, immediately came to Vrindavan. On a few days, he had Darshan Rasa. Not going on. This Nityananda's Appearance Day 2024. We're describing Krishna's Kaviraj was ordered in a dream by Nityananda, appeared in a dream and told him to go to Vrindavan, he'll get everything. So when he came to Vrindavan, I'm describing what's the meaning of everything. What does it mean to get everything when you come to Vrindavan? It means you get an Indian husband and a Russian wife. Russians come here to get an Indian husband, and Indians come here to get a Russian wife.
Get cessation.
So they got made. They both got their desire fulfilled. Chocolate wanted vanilla, vanilla wanted chocolate. Another way to look at it. What did you say?
They get association with sadhus.
Yes, associated with sadhus. So let's see what he himself enunciates, what gifts he received. What is, in Krishna's Kaviraj's idea, what does Nityananda mean when he says you got everything in Vrindavan? So this is, like you can ask someone a question, what is your definition of getting everything in Vrindavan means? Well, about this high. So you can ask the review. So ask Nityananda, today's your appearance day. I want to ask you a question today. You said I get everything if I come to Vrindavan. So I go to Vrindavan. What do you mean by that? So Krishna's Kaviraj is going to answer on behalf of Nityananda. So what does Nityananda say? You get everything in Vrindavan. You interview a different saintly view of Vrindavan. You ask him, what does it mean to get everything in Vrindavan? And they'll say different things. Come in.
Mangal Prabhuji.
Come in. Oh, Santana.
Santan, Baba.
Santana.
Yeah.
We're having a class at Nityananda's Avirbhav, appearance day at Nityananda.
Yeah.
You want to stay or you have something for me to give to me? So what do you want to do? You know English?
जी.
We're having a class.
हिंदी में बता दो
He doesn't know English.
आप हिंदी जानते हैं आप बता दो ना महाराज जी
I'll translate.
Okay, so sit next to her and listen.
No, you want अभी आपको रुकना है यहाँ पे या
हाँ थोड़ा जल्दी
जाना है? He wants to go Gurudev.
Okay, you have to give me something. Yeah, for Sadhu? Thank you very much.
मधुमंगल प्रभु जी ने भेजे हैं
Madhumanga Prabhu.
He owed it to me. Thanks very much for that.
मेरे लायक सेवा फिर बताइए पिछली बार सेवा किया था तो सेवा पूछ रहा है कब करूँ
He is asking for any other seva. Last time he did seva, he is asking for more seva.
Next ugly bar.
Next, अगली बार.
अच्छा तो कब आना है फिर आप बताएंगे
कब आना है अगली? when?
Yeah, I understand what you said. I'll give you a call.
आपको फोन कर देंगे.
या
Thanks, Satan. Thank you very much. Stay ready. Stay ready. Stay Gurudev. Stay inside. Thanks a lot. I'll see you again. Stay ready.
महाराज जी के पास मेरा नंबर नहीं है महाराज जी को ये दे दीजिए
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
गोवर्धन में कोई भी संत सेवा की जरूरत हो तो फिजियोथेरेपी कायरोप्रैक्टिस नेचुरोपैथी का सेवा का पूरा काम है हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Stay ready. So, this is what Nityananda gave to Krishna's Kaviraj. So we should also, if we're living in Vrindavan, or when we come to Vrindavan for a visit, we should understand that these are the valuable things. These are the gifts of God. God, Balaram Nitai, or God, Bhagavan. So if God gives you gifts, what's He going to give you? Some people say God gave you a big house in Gorgaon.
Gurudev.
God gave me a new Rolls Royce. God gave me success in my business. God gave me beautiful children. Okay, that's very nice, but that's not what Nityananda God gives. He gives spiritual gifts. With those spiritual gifts, you get eternal life and Goloka Vrindavan, serving Radha Krishna, and life of bliss and happiness. So first thing Krishna says, because he's experiencing all these, because Nityananda says, Sarva Lavya, you get everything in Vrindavan. So Lavya means, Sarva Lavya means what? So So Krishna first says, he says, all glories to Nityananda. By his mercy I got shelter in Vrindavan. So anyone who's living in Vrindavan is Nitai Kripa. Narottam Das Thakur prays. What did he say? Nitai Kripa Bine Vai Radha Krishna Payate Nai. Payate means to receive, to gain. You can't achieve Radha Krishna without Nitai Kripa. So the first part of attaining Radha Krishna is to enter Vrindavan. And Vrindavan means physically live Vrindavan, but more importantly, mentally and heartfully. And your heart and mind should enter Vrindavan, wherever you live. Doesn't matter where you live. I just talked to someone living in Ukraine on the telephone, but they said they're trying to put their heart and mind in Vrindavan. Because where they're living, their bombs are falling on their head. But they're trying to keep their mind and heart in Vrindavan. And the person said, I'm doing the best I can. I thought that's great. I said, what? You can't do more than that. The best is the best. I asked them how's their bhajan, and they told me how their bhajan was. And they said, I'm doing the best I can. And I said, me too. I'll see you there. The best will take, Krishna will do the rest. You do the best, Krishna will do the rest. So he got Nitai Kripa Vrindavan Dham. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Then what else he get? All glories, Jai Jai Nityananda. Jaya Kripa Mai. Jaya Paite Painu Rupa Sanatana Ashray. I got the shelter of Rupa Sanatan. Rupa Ashray, Sanatana Ashray. I got Raghunath Mahashaya, the Association of the Great Raghunath Das Goswami. And I got, what else I get? Jai Jai Nityananda Charana Ravinda Yahaite Painu Shri Radha Govinda. I got Radha Govinda by the mercy of the lotus feet of Nityananda. Lotus feet of Nityananda gives you Radha Govinda. Nityananda Charana Ravindam Shri Radha Govinda. What else I got? Well, then he says, I'm getting all these gifts, but who am I? Because when we get so many gifts, we have to think, do I have adhikar? Am I qualified to receive these gifts? What have I done to receive these gifts? You think, nothing. So then you think, so here's what a devotee, this is the mentality of a devotee. He's given so many things, or she's given so many things, what do they think? Krishna's Maharaj, he pauses, he's describing the gifts that Nitai has given him. On one side, there's a giver of gifts. On one side, there's a giver of gifts. Who's the giver of gifts? Nityananda Ram. Who's the receiver of gifts? Krishna's Maharaj. So he's glorifying Jai Jai Nityananda. He's giving me this gift and that gift. Then he thinks, well, what about me? I'm the Kripa Patra. I'm the receiver, Nitai Kripa Patra. I'm the recipient of mercy from Nitai. But who am I? What am I? What is my qualification? What am I value? So this is what I am. So now he speaks autobiographically. Jagai Made Haite Muni Se Papishta Puri Shera Gita Haite Muni E Se Lagishta. I, Krishna's Maharaj, am more sinful than Jagai Made. I'm lower than a worm in stool. Papishta, I'm more sinful. Pap means sin. And Puri Shara Kita. Kita means insect. Kita doesn't mean even worm, it means insect. Insect, Puri Shara Kita. I'm an insect in stool. It's translated worm. It's It's not correct. And he says, Moranam Shune Punya Shaya, Moranam Laya Ye Papaya. If someone hears my name, all his good deeds, all his money will be destroyed. Papa Shaya. And if someone chants my name, he'll get all sins. His name is Krishna. The name of Krishna destroys all sins. It's Purnashuddha Purna Nityamukta. Nityamukta Purnashuddha, right? What's that sloka? Come on, guys. Namachintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasariga, Purnashuddha Nityamukta Vinatra Namanavana. Purnashuddha means what?
Totally pure.
Completely pure. Purna means full, completely. Shuddha. Radharas, that's not, Suddha. Suddha means nectar. Shuddha means pure. Pavitram. So there he goes. So why, Lord, did you not give me? I'm sinful, I'm fallen. Why do you give me? Prema Mata Nityananda Kripa Avatar. Uttamadam Kichuna Kari Vichar. It's a very nice verse to glorify Nityananda. Why, if someone's drunk or mad, they can do anything. Say Bill Gates goes mad. He may give out all his money, give away his mansion, give away his cars, start going down the street, giving out money. About 20 years ago, I was living in 1994. I was living in Gopal Mandir, Karti. In the middle of Karti, some Western guy came, big tall guy. That's 2.5 meters tall. They had a big chini bora, called chini bora, a big empty bag, a sugar bag, 100 kilo bag, big tall bag, like jute, bora bag. It was full of 500 rupee notes. And so someone could just come and grab the bag, but he was 2.5 meters tall, and weighed about 110 kilos. So no one was gonna mess with him. He could hold the bag above his head, or he could take 10 Indians and throw them in with one head. He's a really strong guy. He's wearing short pants and Birkenstock sandals and a t-shirt and sunglasses, had long hair. A very cool guy, some millionaire or something like that. So he's doing here at Frikuma, go around Frikuma. He was walking around throwing money up in the air. Every so often he'd walk and throw money up. The whole street of kids and widows and babas were following him all around Frikuma collecting money. So he came back, when I go by one year, I was standing in front, whatever, looking around or something. I came out after lunch, get some fresh air or something. I was standing on the veranda, which is on the Frikuma. I saw him come by. I waited till him. He looked at me, threw me much. I didn't get any of him, I didn't try. But he said, I said, Ronnie. He said, Ronnie, threw me about 2,500 rupee notes. All the kids scrambled so fast, I couldn't even bend down, they were already gone, So he was giving out gifts because he was either mad or intoxicated. So Krishna's Maharaj says, this guy is so merciful to me because he doesn't understand. He's mad. Prema Mata Nityananda. Prema Mata Nityananda Kripa Avatar. He's the avatar of mercy. Because he's intoxicated, he doesn't care who's high or low. He said, Uttam Adam. Uttam means Topmost, Adam means down. We say Dam, holy Dam. Dam means place, and Adam means without a place. Adam, remember I was saying. Dam means a place, position. Dam, house, it can also mean house. Adam means without a Dam, means no, means you're high or low, basically, means high or low. Uttam or Adam. So he said, Uttam Adam, Kitchu means what?
Something.
Little something. Not something, little tiny bit. Vichar, what does vichar mean?
Thinking.
Consideration.
That's it.
Thing is buddhi, mati. Mati, buddhi, or thing, chinta. Thing is chinta. Vichar is consideration, weighing, positive. Thinking is just thinking. Vichar is just good, bad. Vichar is function, buddhi. Thinking is mind. Buddhi is discrimination. This is good, this is bad. Mind just to do it. Doesn't think good or bad. Mind goes by impulse. Mind works with senses. Intelligence works with Shastra. Discrimination based on knowledge. Mind is a crazy person. And when you take intoxication, you lose your mind. You do anything. Discrimination. So Prema Mata Nityananda Kripa Avatar. The Avatar Kripa. I memorized this verse. I used to say whenever I went on Prikma of Radha and went to Gauri Thai Temple. I have to get into it. I have a card of verses, about 10 verses that I recite when I go around. Prayers to Radha and Nityananda. I keep it in my Artik bag. I memorize them, but I haven't looked at them in a while. Like 4 years. I'm pretty good. Prema Nityananda Kripa, I used to look on and say, Prema, you're gotta be bad. You gotta be mata. Mata means intoxicated. Mata. Prema Mata. But your Kripas are, please be merciful to me. Adam, Uttam Adam, Navichar, don't consider. Look the other way, just give me mercy. Because his hands are like this, not temple. Like this. His hands are like this. Take it. Lay low. The Kripa lay low. Here's another characteristic of Nityananda, glorious of Nityananda. First, he's describing the glories of Vrindavan that were given to him by Nityananda. Now he's glorifying the giver of those gifts. The gifts are glorious, and the giver of the gift is glorious. Sound familiar? Should be that way. I don't know if it's true. You have to decide that. I can't beat my own drum. I'll try to though. All this is, yeah. So he said, what else he said? Yagi Padaya Tare Kare Nistar Ateva Nistrela Mohena Durachar. Durachar, what does that char mean?
Behavior.
What does Dura mean?
Bad behavior.
Difficult.
Dura means difficult, Dura means far,
Difficult to attain.
difficult to attain. Dura just means difficult. Dura love, dear love, dear love, dear love. Dear love means love, dear love. Dura love means difficult to acquire. Attain is lova. Attainment, greed, we say greed, it means you want to attain something. Love, calm, what is it? Calm, love, persist, Let us read. Calm, puja, persist. Comedy, lower. I can't remember. I could use all these phrases. So Dura means, Duravas, what's Duravas mean?
To stay.
Live far, live far.
Live far away. Duravas, what does Durava mean?
Fixed.
Durava means grass, type of grass. Durarishi, Durvasarishi. He had difficult living. Vas means living, residence. He had a difficult way to live because he ate Durva grass. Durva grass in English is called Bermuda grass. You look it up on Google. Durva grass, D-U-R-V-A. It's Bermuda grass. It makes good juice. It's very healthy juice. Wheatgrass juice. Wheat, you take the grass to make juice, very popular health thing. Durva grass is better. We have it growing in our yard here and there. I took it sometimes. Durva grass. It's not bad. It has to be in the summertime when it grows. You see?
It has many medicinal benefits also.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It has different stem than regular grass.
Yeah.
Bermuda grass. Oh, that's cool. Shantamik Swamiji. Okay, he has given the association with Goswami and Madan Gopal and Madan Mohan and what else? Turn the page. Jai Radhisha. Nitai ki Jai. Jai Nitai.
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 Hey Vaishnav Pada, Say Vaishnav Padarena, Tara Padachai, Adam Meradila Prabhu Nityananda Daya. The dust and shade of the feet of Vaishnavas has been granted to me by the mercy of Nityananda. Vaishnav Padarenu. What does Renu mean?
Dust.
What does Raj mean? Raj. What does that mean?
Dust of
Dust of rats.
What does Rajrenu mean?
Dust
Dust
of
of
rats.
rats.
Tricky. Yeah. Adam Meradila Prabhu Nityananda. Jai Ho. We just read how Nityananda Kripa gave Govinda darshan to Krishna's Kairaj. So we got the Kripa. We got Govinda darshan. We're lucky. He's the donor of all these things. So he repeats what Nityananda said. Sarvadabhyai, Prabhu Vachan. So when Lord Nityananda appeared in a dream, he told Krishna Skaraj, go to Vrindavan, you get Sarvadabhya, you get everything in Vrindavan. So what is the definition of everything? The definition of everything is Thakurji Darshan, Brajvas, living in Vrindavan, and association of great Vaishnavas, Arubasnan, and the dust and shade of the Vaishnavas' feet, the darshan of Teen Thakur, Madan Mohan, Govindaji Govinath, and had Saksha Darshan Rasa. These are all the gifts that were promised to Krishna's Maharaj by going to Vrindavan. So anyone living in Vrindavan should receive these gifts of Nityananda, because we're all Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Krishnadas Kaviraj is the archetype of Gaudiya Vaishnava, who is a Nitai Kriva Patra. He's a Nitai Kriva Patra. He's a recipient of the mercy of Nitai by firstly getting Vrindavan Ashraya, getting shelter in Vrindavan. It says, Krishnadas Kaviraj said, only by the mercy of Nitai can one attain residence in Vrindavan. In the Puranas it says, without the mercy of Hari, but Gaudiya Vaishnava thinks it's the mercy of Hari in the form of Nitai. Personally, I can tell my own biography a little bit. Before I moved to Vrindavan, by the mercy of Nitai, I was the temple president in Baltimore ISKCON. I did it from 1982 to 1986. Some of you were thinking about getting born then. Thinking about getting born, and some were born in that period. So, 1982, 86, I was some president. And since 1970, up until that time, the only Thakurjis there were Gauranitai. The beautiful deities of Gauranitai were in that. There was a Gauranitai temple, and the name of the temple is called New Panihati. I think it was called New Panihati Dham or something. I forget. I think it's called New Panihati, like New Vrindavan. Well, there's a temple in America called New Vrindavan. New Mayapur in France, and New Ville Vrindavan, Italy. Ville Vrindavan, that's pretty cool. I swear you off. Ville means a big house. Ville. Anyway, so I was there, worshiping them, taking care of them, and doing everything Temple President does for 4 years. And when I was Temple President, every year, for 2-3 months, I would come to Vrindavan. Go for Neem time, stay a month. Kartik, I stay a month and a half. And one of my friends, God brothers, who run the temple. I was always praying Nitai and Gaur, please bless me, I can live forever in Vrindavan. So the last mercy I got was from Nitai. I took the Nitai's mercy with me. I came here in 87. I'm still here today. So I'm an example of someone who attained a Vrindavan Vas by mercy of Nitai. So anyone who wants to live in Vrindavan permanently as a Gaudiya Vaishnava should take shelter of Nitai. We just read a nice verse about Nitai that applies to everyone. There's that verse memorizing this verse, chapter 5, verse 208. Ayurveda, chapter 5, verse 208 of Chaitanya Charitamrita. I memorized this verse. I usually recite this verse whenever I do Parikramā Radhakund and take darshan of Gauranitai. Because in Radhakund, the murtis of Gauranitai, their hands are like this. It's called Mahaprabhu Temple. But they're giving mercy, take mercy. So the verse is Prema Mata Nityananda Kriva Avatar. Prema Mata, he's mad in love. He's mad in love, he's giving anything and everything. When you're mad do anything, give away his house, give away anything. Prema Mata Nityananda Kriva Avatar. He's the avatar of mercy, Kriva. Thursday Chaitanya wanted to kill Jagai Madan. He didn't know how to save them. He went against God. Bhagavan wanted to kill him. He said, don't kill them, deliver them. So he's more merciful than Gauranga. Lord Chaitanya met Raghunath Das. And Lord Raghunath Das tried to go to see Lord Chaitanya many times, and his father arrested him and brought him back home. Captured him. Not arrested him, captured him. And finally he went to Panyati and he satisfied Nityananda by feeding all the Vaishnavas. With chip rice and yogurt and all different things. And by the mercy of Nityananda, he got to live 16 years in Jagannath in daily association. Every day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spent in Puri, Raghunath Das was there. It's all mercy of Nityananda. So he's mad. So what does he think? He says, this applies to everyone. Krishna's Karga says, Uttam Adam Kishu Navichar. Uttam Adam Kishu Navichar. This guy doesn't consider anything. Whether you're high or low, he doesn't consider anything. He just gives mercy. And what mercy he gives Vrindavan Vas, he gives Sadhusanga with pure Vaishnavas, true Vaishnavas. He gives Darshan of Krishna, he gives Darshan of Rasila if you're staying long enough in Vrindavan. And you're pure enough. You're near Aparati, and Avishta, Ekishta. What does this mean? You live in Vrindavan near Aparati. You're free from all kinds of offenses. Shiva Aparati, Navaparati, Vaishnava Aparati. This is all type of offenses. And near Upati, you don't see any designations. The dogs in Vrindavan, the monkeys in Vrindavan, they all have Chidananda Maya. They all have spiritual forms. This is explained in the 17th Sataka of Vrindavan Mahamamrita by Prabhu Saraswati. Unless you see every creature in Vrindavan is transcendental, you can't attain success of Brajavas. Brajavas success means attaining Krishna Prema, having darshan of Radha Krishna. This is success of living Vrindavan. So little doggies have 4 arms. No, they have 4. They're gobi roof. They're spiritual forms. They belong to Vrindavan. The trees. So we offer Charamita to the trees. We offer Malas to the trees. We offer Mahaprasad to the trees. I get Jagat Mahaprasad sometimes, good luck days. Lucky days in the year when I get Jagat Mahaprasad. And always in the bottom of the basket there's so many small particles of dust. So I give out all the big pieces to human beings, and then all the little particles I sprinkle at the roots of all the trees. I put some on the bird feeder also. The birds get Mahaprasad. And Charanricha, I put in our pond. We have a lily pond. I put in a pond so the frogs get liberated. I put Charanricha in a bucket of water, so when the squirrels drink the water, they get Charanricha, they get liberated. Of course, we get liberated anyway. There's dying for doubt. But this means seeing properly. If you're seeing properly, it's called samadristi. What's that verse? Nice. Roll back, repeat, rewind.
Vidya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini
Sri Shaiva Svakija Pandita Samadarshina. Pandit sees Samadarshana equally, everywhere Atma, everywhere devotee. Sub Jiva Bhakta. Bhakta, that's why we go and bring, we say Bhakta dog. Bhakta dog, Bhakta bricks. Who's Bhakta bricks? Trees. Bricks, we call bricks. Call bricks. Bhakta bricks, Bhakta Bandur. They're very passionate Bhaktas. Uncontrolled senses. You don't like that, right? Go over this monkey to that monkey. This week with this girl, that week with that girl. So the monkeys are there, two legs, 4 legs. But they're all bhaktas. So you see all equally. And treat them all equally. Mahaprasad to Madhur, Mahaprasad to Kuta, Mahaprasad to Krishnadas, everybody. This is Padita Samadarshana. Okay, now let's read some other things. So that's a good deal, good mercy of Nitai. You got all these good things. All this was possible by Nitai Kripa, Saralavya Prabhu Kripa, Nityananda Prabhu Kripa. I got all these things. Okay. I think it's Martin. I'm prepared for class today. I was doing this morning. This is chapter 9 of Adilila Chaitanya Charitamrita. It says Bhakti Kalpavriksha. Bhakti Kalpavriksha. We're just talking about Bhakti Vriksha. It's Bhakti Kalpavriksha. What does that mean, Bhakti Kalpavriksha?
Bhakti is like tree that satisfies your desires. True.
Trees that satisfy desire for bhakti.
Desire tree of devotional service. What's the title of chapter 9 of Adilila?
Desire
tree of devotional service.
Desire tree of devotional service. Bhakti Kalpavriksha. Well, it's sure it's in English. That's the hint. Bengali would be the same thing. Bengali and Sanskrit are the same in this regard. So a tree has what? Branches. That's good. That's good. You're a good tree. The branches, the roots. She has branches, has roots. Put her fingers up. I think, what are these?
Leaves.
These are heads. No, that's great sign language. That was really good. You're a good teacher, you know, with your sign language, you know. That's really good. She has branches, has roots, has leaves. They say good public speakers use their hands a lot. I just sit on my hands. When I speak, I sit on my hands. Like I'm nervous. It's so confined, actually. I can't move my hand. You know, this. So you know, if I didn't have this thing, I'd be more like this. Anyway, it's like you have to kind of keep your hands like this and go like that all the time. So the tree has branches. So what are the two big branches of the Bhakti Kalpavriksha? Mukhya limbs, or what is it, branch? Shaka, yeah, you're right. Shaka branch, yeah. Whatever. Vyavasayatmika.
Vyavasayatmika buddhi eke gurunandana bhaushakayantasya buddhayo vyavasayana.
Translation.
Vyavasayatmika buddhi, resolute mind, one who is with resolute intelligence. Vyavasayatmika buddhi eke gurunandana bhaushakayantasya buddhayo vyavasayana. So one who is with resolute intelligence, he is always focused. But
I'm a spaced out guy. Well, Shaka means very branched. Someone else's mind is going 1,000 directions. I want this, I want that, I want this, I need this, I need that. That's Bhava Shaka. Shaka means branching. So he says, Brikshena Ubari Shaka Haya Dui Skanda. Eka Advaita Nam Ara Nityananda. At the top of the tree, at the top of the Bhakti Kalpavriksha, the trunk of the tree is the center of the tree, is branched into two. There's two big branches at the top. One is named what? Shri Advaita Nityananda. Shri Advaita are Nityananda. So first is listed in Advaita.
That's good.
A before N. Eka Advaita, Eka Nityananda. Why? Why Advaita is mentioned first?
Because some of
Yes, many devotees. That's
Then the many disciples and also he's older. Older in age. He's 56 years older than Lord Chaitanya, and Nityananda is 20 years older.
yeah, older.
He's an old guy. He lived long also. He lived 125 years. I was like Gurudev. I didn't ask him because sometimes people ask sadhus for blessings. I didn't ask Gurudev. One time he blessed me, he said, "May you live a long life." And I said, she said, I said, "Thank you." And she said, "It's the characteristic of devotees in the Vaita Parivar. Because the Vaita lived to be 125 years, you're 100. So maybe that's a good blessing. I think your blessing has power. It has a Vaita Pracharya behind it, and your own example. So let's see. So that's just the thing I want to say there. There's many sub-branches. For me, they went everywhere. And it's just grand disciples and this and that. I just want to let everyone know that there's two big branches of the tree. Not only Nityananda, Vaita is also there. In terms of numbers of devotees, Vaita Parivar is far less. The Vaita Das told me, you take 100 as a standard, 100 go to Vaishnavas, 90 will be Nityananda Parivar. 5 will be Vaita Parivar. The other 5 will be Gadadhar, Shamananda, Narottam, this, that, all other Parivars. Prakeshwar Pandit, Gopal Guru Prakeshwar Pandit. Oriyan Vaishnavas go to Bengali, North Indian, different branches. So we're 5%. Mighty 5. But 500 is only 5 also. So remember that. We're only 5%. You guys, we're only 5%. Yeah, but it's only 500. In the Battle of Kurukshetra, Pandava said, you there 8 Akshari soldiers, and Duryodhana had 11. 1.5 times more. Who won? Yudhishthira won. Pandava Vijay. Pandava Vijay. Some guys had a name also. Pandava Vijay. Nice name. Pandava Vijay. So let's hear some other stuff here. Bhagavad Saptah Ki. Sai Baba Sankirtan. This Madhya chapter 3, Lord Chaitanya is staged in a Vaitacharya's house. What is Vaitacharya famous for?
He invited Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah, that's true. That's most famous. Let me put it this way. What's the important quality of Vaitacharya?
Compassion.
Spreading Bhagavad.
Compassion, yes. Studying Bhagavatam, preaching Bhagavatam, and non-Sankirtan. He was engaging non-Sankirtan 40 years before Lord Chaitanya was born. Sankirtan. But because he's in Vishaka, he's in Vishaka Sakigan, or something. Because Advaita is in Vishaka Sakigan, like we were, our chief Saki is Vishaka, and it's one of our chief Saki Lalita. And Vishaka's famous for, she's a Narma Pandit, and she's a professor, a joking professor. And I'm a professor, you're a student. The junior joker. She's an up-and-coming joker. Merling is a postgraduate. Well, she makes the joker laugh. I mean, I'm not a joker disciple, but she makes the joker pundit laugh. And also, there's some Indian jokers also. They aren't disciples. They impersonate the way I walk, the way I talk. If you know who it is,
Yeah.
you know. If you don't, that's good also. Good. I won't tell you. So this is a pastime that shows the Veda's joking with whom? Nityananda. Nityananda is here to say Nitai Leelas. So Vajracharya invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda to his house for prasadam. Right? And we went to Madhuri's house for Griha Pravesh, we took prasadam there. Went to Saigari's house for Griha Pravesh, we took prasadam there. But Vrindavinga's too poor, so she never invited us for prasadam at her Griha Pravesh. Thank you, Vrindavinga. We love you dearly. After class, we'll pass out and take a collection. And give us some money to make a feast for everybody. Better late than never, you know. It's never too late to agree already. Shame on you. So what's going? This is so how it happened? How did Lord Chaitanya end up at Veda's house? Lord Chaitanya he took sannyas, and he wanted to go to Vrindavan. So, he wanted to lose association of Lord Chaitanya in Navadvip, naturally. So Nityananda said, Chaitanya, I know the way to Vrindavan. I've been to Vrindavan. You know, you've been to Nityananda Baitak?
Yes, today.
And Shringarvat? What is Shringarvat? Nityananda Bhat. Krishna Brahmaswarami's there. That's all good. You do good. You do this. What do you call it? The
Sign
pantomime, the acting. Sign language. So Nitai said, I'll take you to Vrindavan. But remember, he's praying mata. So an intoxicated man doesn't have a good sense of direction. This guy doesn't have a good sense of direction. Moreover, he made a plan to cheat Lord Chaitanya. Chandipur. And waiters should wait there in Chandipur and the Ganga with a boat. So what happened is, at a certain point, Yamuna and Ganga mixed somehow. Although it's the Ganga, some tributary of Yamuna joins the Ganga somewhere in those days. And when Nityananda said this, Lord Chaitanya, he thought it was through Yamuna. And he said, oh, Lord Chaitanya, oh, I seen Yamuna. He thought the Ganga was Yamuna. He believed Nityananda. Nityananda was lying. Priyamata Nityananda, Kriva Avatar. Adam, Uttam Adam, Kishune Vichar. So then he recited a verse in glorification of Yamuna, which is from Chaitanya Chandradayanath.
Chidananda Bhanu, Sadananda Shiva.
Yeah. Chidananda Bhanu Sadananda. It's a thing, it's Brijvasi, Vrindavan Bhagavatam too. Chidananda Bhanu Sadananda Suna Bhana Prema Patri Java Brahma Gachi Agananda Vatri Jagadachena Vatri Kriya Nava After reciting this mantra, Lord Chaitanya over bases and took bath in Ganga, thinking it's Yamuna. What do we learn from this example, Lord Chaitanya?
He had
This example of behavior of Lord Chaitanya, which we just read, just now we read about his behavior. What do we learn?
he had unshaken faith in Nityananda.
No. Listen to my question. From the behavior just exhibited by Lord Chaitanya, what teaching do we get?
When we go to Yamuna, offer prayers, and just seeing Yamuna, take a bath.
No, he saw it,
Yes, yes.
and offer prayers.
Offer prayers.
Then
Pranam.
obeisances, and then snan. So Yamuna, Ganga, Radhakan, Shankan, Pavan Sarovar, Sravi Kund, Prane Sarovar, any sacred kund, the teaching we get from any sacred kund we should be happy to see it, we should be blessed to see it, and we should offer prayers to the kund or some type of prayer to Krishna or Radharani, and then offer obeisances. And I will add, try to do puja also. So when you go to Yamuna, you can get by, they sell gila and some flour, you buy and you offer puja. They're amazing. And whenever I take bath in Radhakan, I offer dhanavats, I pay obeisances. Then I offer prayers to Radhakan, then I take a bath. Then I'm clean after a bath, I offer arti, offer Gilam. This is a good example. So, do the needful, as they say. Yad yad acharti shrestas tadaitarana. Now, one thing that's very important, as a side point I want to bring up. I think we mentioned in our Shastra class. Like a lot of times people say, where's that in Shastra? Like people get smart out. The door, someone at the door. You hear? Oh, sorry. Oh, I guess only I can hear ghosts knocking. Okay. Is it okay? So one point I want to make, Some people say, where is that in Shastra? To use a straight example, you say, my Gurudev said it. My Gurudev taught it. Or I heard this is called, so it's what your Guru is what the sadhu, this is another form of praman. Behavior, sadachar is a form of praman. Praman means evidence, truth. We say Shastra Praman. What's the most important, topmost form of Praman? What is that? Shrutis. What are the Shrutis? The four Vedas, the Shrutis.
Vedanta Sutra and Bhagavad Gita.
Vedanta Sutra and Bhagavad Gita. It's called Shruti. And what's the second most important Shastra?
Smritis, Puranas.
Shrutis. Shrutis includes Puranas, Itihasas, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Purana, all 18 Puranas, like this. And Samhitas and all these things. What's the third source of Praman?
Sadhvani.
Sadachar.
Sadachar.
What's the verse in Gita that proves that this is a source of Praman?
Yadyacharat shreshthas tatadevetaro jana sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanuvartate.
Look up your phone. What number is that? 310? Third chapter, verse 10. Because about karma, achar. What's chapter 3? What's the subject? Gita.
Shreyan Swadharma Vigunakara. Third chapter only good at this.
What's the subject of the third chapter?
Third chapter 21 good. Karma Yoga. No,
Yeah.
Karma Yoga is good.
That's what I said.
21st.
21st, 321.
Yeah.
321. Because chapter 3 Gita is all about action. Right?
Yes.
Yad Karoshi.
Yeah, that is next karma,
That's
vikarma,
nice.
karma. All.
Yeah, it's all about karma. So karma means action. So this verse, chapter 3 Gita, verse 21, establishes what is praman. Yad yad achar.
Acharya. Shrestha.
What does achar mean?
Behavior.
Behavior, conduct, behavior, example, personal example. Yad yad acharti shrestha. What does shrestha mean?
Upmost.
Shrestha.
Leaders.
Leaders.
Leaders are.
Upmost.
Shrestha means someone who's giving shreyas. Shreyas, there's prayas and shreyas. What is prayas?
Immediate benefit.
Prayas is immediate benefit. P for pronto. Pronto is Spanish, means fast, jaldi. Prayas means immediate benefit. Immediate benefit is to enjoy. But what is long-term benefit? To do tapasya and austerity. That's called what?
Shreyas.
Shreyas. So one who's engaged in Shreyas is the what?
Shrestha.
Shrestha. Dvija Shrestha, what does that mean? What does Ja mean?
Jana. But.
What does Dvi mean?
Two times with.
Ek, do, Dvi, Dwa, Dwanda, Adwa. Adwa means not. Adwa means not two. Advaita means not two, means one. Right? Advaita Gya means oneness. The theory of oneness, philosophy of oneness. So Dwa means two. So Dvija means born twice, one from the womb and one from Diksha. And Dvija Shrestha means the best. Dvija means best, most learned, engaged in the highest welfare activity, assuring transcendental wisdom is the best type of Dvija, called Dvija Shrestha. This verse, Yadira Charati Shresas, Tatalevi Tarajana, Pramat, Logasaramartate. The loka means the people will follow the praman, will follow the behavior of a Shresha, accept it as praman. Yadira Charati Shresas. A good person's achar, behavior, becomes praman. There's 3 terms in Gita. So, Shruti, Shriti, and Sadachar. These are all praman. So when someone says, show me in Shastra, praman is also, Sadachar is also praman. You got the point?
Yes.
It's a very important point. But the person who's you're saying should be a Shrestha. Should be learned, speaking, acting and speaking according to Shastra. So ultimately there's actually 2 Brahmans, Shruti and Sriti, because the Shrestha Brahman, the son of Brahman, is nothing but the example, the living example of the Shruti and Sriti. His behavior and speech, isn't it? But this is, and my Guru told me there's 3 pramans. So we should learn this point for our pravachan, understanding. Like, where's in Haribhag Vilas you can't eat carrots?
There
Is it there?
I think so.
It's not there. Your thinking is wrong.
I think it's always.
Have you read it?
No. Someone said to me, it's embarrassing.
Common sense is nonsense. Common sense means no sense. No sense means nonsense. Common sense of a fool is foolish. A learned person speaks based on Shastra. So, can you show me in Shastra you can't eat carrots?
There is a we just studying this thing.
There's so many stories. You go to every holy place, there's 1,000 stories. You go to a whole other 1,000 stories. You go to Pushkar, 1,000 stories. What's true and what's true? 99% are made up, 1% are from Puranas. So many stories, you know, when Ravana's head fell on the ground and go, that's what they tend to say in South India. North India, they say Durga was fighting a demon. Yeah, so depends on what part of India you're from. Where, there was the sacrifice and some piece of meat from the animal was thrown here and there. All kinds of stories. But the thing is, the Praman is Sadachar. So the behavior of the Vaishnavas outside of ISKCON and Gaudiya, they don't eat carrots. Every Gaudiya Vaishnava, even Gaudiya doesn't eat carrots.
Yeah.
So the Praman, the Sadachar Praman of ISKCON, the Sadachar Praman of ISKCON is eat carrots to be happy. Especially if you're in Delhi, you can't give up that carrot hollow. Treasure hollow. You even get t-shirts with carrots on it. A black t-shirt with a carrot on it. Looks pretty cool, actually. A Bugs Bunny t-shirt, you know. That's quite popular. Don't laugh. You'll see people in Delhi wearing a Bugs Bunny t-shirt. You know Bugs Bunny? He's a cartoon character, Walt Disney. You always eat carrots. Popeye eats fish. They know healthy vegetables. Carrots is fish. When we eat pollock, we don't eat carrots. So what's in there? So let's get on the story here, the storyline. $35, $36. You really have a lot of volume over there. Then Lord Chaitanya, he saw when he got to Shantipur, after he bathed, he thought it was Yamuna, he thought he was in Vrindavan. He said, wait to try on a boat. And I went, sure, you're in Vrindavan? He said, no, this is Shantipur. And then Lord Chaitanya said, Nityananda, you cheated me. You bought me the bank of Ganga and you said it's Yamuna. When Maharaj accused Nityananda of cheating, Vedacharya said, whatever Nityananda told you is not false. You have indeed just taken your bath wherever you want. And then the Vedacharya explained. At this spot, the Ganges and Yamuna flow together. The western side is Yamuna, eastern side is Ganga. The Vedacharya is an Acharya. He's a Brahmin, his name is Mishra. You know, he's also named Mishra. Kamalakant Mishra. He's a high-class Brahmin, so he knows how to twist things. Twist the truth. But apparently that's true in that situation. So Vedacharya said, since you took bath Yamuna, this is not lying. So you were fasting on your boat ride, so please come to the house and take prasadam. Madan Gopal prasad. So, when anybody takes prasadam here in this ashram, what kind of prasadam? We're taking Giri Madan Gopal Mahaprasad. Giri Madan Gopal Prasad. We have Madan Gopal here also. Shalagram Shila. It's called Gopal Shila. I call Madan Gopal. On the top. I'm a servant. Trying to be. We're going to read, skip ahead here to the story. Get to the joking part, because you know when you eat a big feast, what do you usually start doing? Talking, joking, laughing. You eat, especially if I'm on there, or some other party members, because you know when you don't eat much and not having fasted, your lips go like this. They go down. But after a big feast, they go. While you're eating, they start to rise. They go like this. And when you get full, they go like this. And then you get so full you can't eat anymore, then you start talking. You start laughing. And somebody will say, oh, give more Marlika. And we were talking about everybody finished and got up. And Marlika was still fighting the war, you know. Well, that's, you know, good appetite. Oh, that's good. So now, what's this reverence here? 79. So Nityananda, while he was eating, he said, listen, wait, I've been fasting for 3 days continuously. Today I thought I could come here to your house and break my fast. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was thinking that the amount of food that Advaita prepared and his wife Sita was enormous, was a tremendous amount of food. But Nityananda said it's just a tiny speck He said, "Oh, wait, you invited me to eat. But you gave such a small amount of food, you couldn't even fill half my belly." And the waiter said, "You're a Tirtha sannyasi." What's funny about that? I said, Tirtha. That's not funny. It means you're a sannyasi, you wander from holy place to holy place. And sometimes you eat fruits and roots and vegetables in the forest, fruits and roots, and sometimes you go fasting. I'm a poor Brahmin. Actually, Wade Shah was very rich. He had a house in Navadvip, he had a house in Shandipur. He had 6 sons. He was a very wealthy person. He said, "I'm a poor Brahmin. You come to my house. Please be satisfied with whatever little food I give you. Don't give up your greedy mentality. Chari Lovaman." Paisa, bang. Investors like, you have Lovaman. Watch out. So Nityananda says, "Wherever I may be, you have invited me. So you must supply as much, you must give me as much food as I can eat." Are you listening? What I said?
You can give me as much as food as I will be able to eat.
Because you invited me.
You invited me, so you have to
Yeah, feed me.
fill me, feed me. Oh, this is interesting. It says, Takarwaita. It's hard to translate some words in English. Takarwaita, nice phrase. It's translated, it's divine grace, the way to charge. After hearing Nityananda, the way they took the opportunity, after hearing Nityananda, the way to try, took the opportunity to joke. This is our Parapurusha, our great-grandfather, the Vaitacharya, Vaitaparivar, the top of our family. He's a lead joker. What did he say? He said, "Brushta avaduta tumi." Brushta, yoga brush. Brush means break, like we say in a verse from Rasanidhi. What's that verse?
Venu karandi patitam.
Venu karandi patitam, skalitam sikandam. Prashtam chavita vastam. Rajasuna.
Yasya kataksha sharaghata vimurchitasya.
Prashya kataksha
Sharaghata vimurchitasya. Yasya kataksha sharaghata vimurchitasya. Sat kinkarim bhavitumeva mama vilasha.
So it's my avilash, my cherished desire,
To become kinkari of
become Kinkari of Radharani, whose sidelong glance is like arrows which wound. Gata means wound. Gata, gata vimurchitasya. They wound Krishna, and the first effect of Radharani's arrows, Venu Karan, Nipatita.
falling down from
Patita means, Patita Pava means purifier of the fallen. The Venu fall, Kara means Karatal. What does Kara mean?
and
The flute falls from his hands.
skalitam srikandam.
Skalitam Sikandam, pick up and flies off his turban.
Brashtam cha pita vasanam.
Brashtam, Tapita Vasanam. Yoga brush means you fall down from yoga. Pita Vasa
Yellow garment.
is yellow, dirty, fell off. And then he fainted. Fainted. Oh, that's good. That's good. You show it out. You know, you prep me out. So this is When he's saying it, you're a brushed avadut. You're a fallen avadut. It translates, you're a reject Paramahamsa. The reject Paramahamsa. You accepted sannyas just as an excuse to fill your belly. I understand your business is only to control the Brahmins. Brahmana Dandite. Dandite means, I understand you just want to beat up Brahmins. Danda, you want to beat them. Then Waiter said, he said, you can eat 800 kilos of rice. He said, you can eat 20 manas of rice. 1 mana is 40 kilos. 20 times 40 is how much?
800.
You can eat 800 kilos of rice. That's where we get the idea of exaggeration. Gaudiya Vaishnavas like to exaggerate to make the point. There was a lecture today where I heard Srila Prabhu preaching. He said, I fly all around the world in airplanes preaching. And sometimes I'm sitting on an airplane and someone's sitting nearby me. I see people eating in-flight meals. They sit down and they have a little piece of meat on their tray that's 300 years old. Prabhu said that piece of meat is 300 years old, but mostly they're eating vegetables. But just for eating that 300-year-old piece of meat, they have to get so much complication, so much reaction. So it's not 300 years old. It's not even a year old. But Prabhu was like to exaggerate. When he met a newspaper reporter in New York, the newspaper reporter asked, how many disciples do you have? He said, initiative, he said, about 10,000. You can see it's a television interview. He said, I have centers in Montreal, San Francisco, London, and Berlin, Germany. This is the early days, 1969. He had centers, like 10 centers or whatever. About 10,000 disciples. And the total preaching campaign of Srila Prabhupada initiated 5,000. That's all he had. But he had, at that time when he said 10,000, he had about 200. So if somebody asks me how many disciples I have, usually I say I have a few. Somebody said, I already had 10, 15. So now I say I have thousands. I'm not Prabhu. I'm not gonna say. I'll say a few. One is my man. One's my booty. One's my hankar das, booty dasi, man das. I have few disciples. They're giving me so much trouble also. Booty dasi and man das. Hankar das, very problematic shit. So they keep joking like this. And Nityananda takes a handful of rice and throws it on the floor in front of Vaitacharya. Wow! So, that was good. Face too, that was good. When the rice thrown, I would do Tara Juta. Juta, what's Juta mean?
The remnants of food.
You eat it and chew it and spit it out, it's called Juta. Juta, ta. When the Avadut Juta touched the body of the Waita, he felt purified. He went like this. For my friends out there that know what it means, he was like, I can't do my hands to work up yet. In memory of. We began dancing. Wow. Then the way to continue joking. My Nityananda, dear Nityananda, I invite you. Indeed, I received the results. You have no fixed caste or dynasty. By nature, you're a madman. Jati Kula Nai Pagal. Sahaja. Sahaja means natural. Sahaja Pagal. You're Pagal Sahaja. You're Ekdam original Pagal, crazy man. Jati Kula. Kula, you have no family, you have no jati, you have no caste. In other words, you're outcast. And you were trying to make me a madman like yourself, so you throw your juta on me. You're not even afraid of the fact that I'm a Brahmin. Nityananda replied, this is food is Krishna Prasad. You're saying Avadu Juta. You're Avaradi, you Waita. This is not Avadu Juta. This is Krishna Prasad. If you think it's ordinary food, it's an offense. And then it's not continues. If you invite at least 100 sannyasis to your home and feed them sumptuously, then your offense will be nullified. Vaitacharya said, I shall never again invite another sannyasi. I'll never invite another sannyasi to take prasad. Because this sannyasi has spoiled all my Brahminical Smriti regulations by spitting his food on me. Adu Juta. After this, Vaitacharya arranged to wash the hands of Gauranitai and made him rest on a nice bed. He gave them clothes and carbon mixed with tulsi flowers. That's interesting. In other words, he gave him Madan Gopal's Maha spices. Cloves, long cloves and elaichi. Then he smeared the bodies, the Vaitacharya smeared the bodies of Gauranitai with sandalwood paste and gave them fragrant flower garlands. The Vaitacharya massaged the legs of Nitai. Of Chaitanya. That's nice pastime. I would do lunch engagement. I would do lunch engagement. Now, we have to go ahead here, chapter 14. I hope this is the one. 14. Okay, we're on the mark now. Chapter 14, Madhya, verse 235. 235. That's the way ahead here. What is something? No. Verse 235. There's some other verse I didn't. 235 was that one. This is Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri, chapter 14, Chapters 13 and 14 are about Lord Chaitanya's dancing in Rath Yatra. Radha Prema Veshe Prabhu Halase Morti Nityananda Dure Deki Karilena Stuti. While Mahaprabhu was dancing, absorbed in the love of Radha Prema Veshe. He was dancing, absorbed in love of Radharani. So when you're dancing in Kanvan, or you're dancing in Radha Veshe, I'm asking Yashaswini and Madhuri and Mrindarika for dancing like peacocks in Kanvan forest. Were they dancing in Radha Prema Veshe? I don't think so. They were dancing. I think they were doing Tandoori Nitya. Shiva dance. They're nice. Though it's on film also, our Yatra, those Gandharvis are dancing. Or 3 Gandharvis. So interesting that Lord Chaitanya was dancing Prema Veshe, because if you have Prema of Radharani, what goes with her Prema? Her form. If someone loves you, you have their love, you have the person also, right? Form. So that's why it says in the verse 235 of chapter 14, Madan, Radha Prema Veshe Prabhu Se Morti. Exactly the same. He appeared in her. The translation says, Prabhu said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the form of Radharani. Radha Prema Veshe Se Morti. Nityananda Dure Deki Karilena Stuti. Mahaprabhu stayed, Dure means what? Mahaprabhu stayed, Nityananda stayed far away. What does Stuti mean?
Glorification.
Shruti Stuti. Chapter 87, 10th canto. Brahma Stuti, chapter 14, 10th canto. Deva Stuti, chapter 2, 10th canto. Rudra Stuti, chapter 24, 4th canto. Gauri Gita is also Stuti, also prayer. So Nityananda stood far away. Why? During Rath Yatra, Lord Chaitanya is dancing, and some parts of the description, chapter 13, shows that Lord Nityananda is catching, Lord Chaitanya is falling, and Lord Nityananda is catching him, so he doesn't collapse on the ground. But here at this time, he's also dancing, but Lord Nityananda is far away. Why is he far away?
Because he is like Radharani.
Right. Very good. Did you hear what was said?
Yes.
Lord Chaitanya was moved for Radharani and
He was in the mood of Radharani, Prema Veshe, absorbed, and Prabhupada said he appeared in the form of Radharani. So when Radharani stays far away, Balaram stays far away from Radharani. What's the Leela at Govardhan that proves that? What's the Leela Stali at Radha that proves this same point? What's the point I'm discussing?
That Balaram stayed far away.
Balaram is far away from Radha.
Balaram stays far away from Radharani, and Nityananda stays far away from Lord Chaitanya when
He was
he's in Radha's frame in the form of Radharani. So what's the Leela from Govardhan Leela Stali that shows this example of Nitai.
Done.
Other
I'll give you a hint. The little story comes,
That in the top there is Balaram.
go with the front side. There is place where
keep
Balaram-
going. Top side what? Top of the Empire State Building?
No, not in Govinda Kund.
Near the
That
Govinda.
where Balaram has rasa dance.
What happened there?
Rasa dance with Balaram.
Yeah, you're getting close. Keep talking. Everything's right so far. There's a place. I can't remember if it's before Govinda Kund or after. I think it's after Govinda. It's called Dokadaji. D-O-U-K-A. Dokadaji. Maybe that's the spelling's not right. That's what it says in Priko books. Dokadaji. And Balaram was wandering on Govardhan Hill on Vasant Purnima. Vasant Purnima means Chaitra Maina, next month. Or, yeah. Almost next month. He was wandering there, and Chandra Sarovar, Krishna was having Vasant Rasa dance with the Radharani Gopis. And he saw, in the distance, he saw Krishna dancing with Radharani Gopis. So he crouched down, because the full moon was shining, and he's white in color. So it's easy to see white, something white standing on a black mountaintop under the full moon. So he didn't want to be seen looking at Krishna's Rasa dance. And also there's a description I read, I think it's in Radha Krishna Goddess Jivika. Radha Krishna Goddess Jivika or some other book I read. When Radharani's walking on Govardhan Hill with Krishna and she sees white crystal rocks, she covers her head with her veil. She becomes shy because she thinks she remembers Balaram. So she just, because crystal is a white rock, crystal. It comes in pink, comes in different colors. Generally it's kind of like glass, kind of white, opaque white crystal. I have one in my room you can see holding up my door. I have a crystal. Maybe you've seen it. One person brought me that from Rajasthan. He says it's good for bad vibration, absorbs bad vibes. Because I was always having satsang in my temple room, which is right next to my bedroom. So he said you should keep a crystal near you. He brought it to me. It weighs about 10 kilos. It's a big thing. You saw it?
Yes. Try to move.
You're supposed to put it in the sun every, wash it with water, put it in the sun every once in a while to get rid of the bad vibes and charge up the crystal. I used doing that in the beginning when I got lazy. Huh? Clean it. Next month, please. Carol, my crystal. Okay. So that's an interesting point. Nityananda is dancing. Nityananda taking Prabhu Nikatina. Nikatina. What's that prayer to go around hell?
Dehi Govardhanatvam. Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam.
What is it?
Nija
Nija Nikata.
Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatvam.
Nija Nikata. Nija means what?
Yourself.
Mine.
Mine, yeah.
Nija means my own.
Yes.
Nikat means
Near.
near. Nivas means residence. Nivas. Like somebody's house called Saki Divas. We just asked the Saki. You know, we wait till Nityananda Nivas. Nivas means house. They have signs like that, so Nivas. So Nityananda Nivasa, day means please give me, go around, give me residence near you.
Yes,
Like Radhakund. Who's the prayer? Who's speaking that prayer? Bhagavan Das Goswami. Nija Nikata Nivas. Please give me Nija Nikata Nivas. So we worship, how do we worship Giraj? As a devotee or as Krishna?
Krishna.
As Krishna. How do we pray to Giraj? We pray to Giraj as a devotee. The devotees are Kripa Shakti Murti. Devotees are Kripa Shakti Murti, they're the form mercy. So we pray to Giraj, please bless me with residence near you. Which means what? It means residence near Radha and Krishna. When you worship Giraj, you worship him as Krishna. When you pray to Giraj, you pray to him as Bhakta. Because he's Haridas. Radharani calls him Haridas. So Radharani's offering a Venu Gita, Radharani's offering a prayer to Giraj. And she's saying, Gopal, where is it? Yeah, no, what book is it? Gopal Chamba, one book it tells where that, why it proves why Radharani's saying that prayer. Well, that particular part of Venu Gita is chanted by Radharani. Haridas. So Nityananda, seeing ecstatic love of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda did not approach him but remained far away. So this shows Nityananda is following what? Sadachar. What's going on here? Some secret exchanges.
I'm just going to the office.
Oh. Just really mercy. That's nice. That's loving and kind. This was Dadati Pratikriti. Bhungte Bhojayate. Distributing food is a sign of love. We just saw love in action. Nice. Okay. Karma Karo. That's actually bhakti. With that karma, you buy Apple phones, iPhones which make movies and lectures, and computers and all kinds of good stuff. Jai Nitai! Nityananda Ram, Avadut Ki Jai. Okay, what else we got? That was just a little bit, I want to read there. Now we have chapter 16. It's chapter 16, verse, Mahanidhi chapter 16, verse 28 to 34. Oh, this describes awaited Prabhu and Nityananda Prabhu and all the Vaishnavas from Navadvip went to Jagannath Puri for Chaturmasya. To spend Chaturmasya with Lord Chaitanya and Puri and the 10 Rath Yatra, have so many nice pastimes. So on the way, they entered Orissa, the north, on the border of Bengal and Orissa. They entered there and they went to Ramona. Has anyone been to Ramona?
Yes.
You have. You in? I went sometime. I went several yatras. You take a train from Puri, go to Puri. Well, I took a train from Puri.
Yeah, from Puri and get down at Balasur.
Yeah, get down to Balasur. Yeah, you get on the train early in the morning, about 7 o'clock. Takes a few hours. Trains go slow. It's not that far. And then you can come back in the evening on the same train. Or one of the Calcutta Puri trains, they all stop in Balasur. Come back in the evening. So they arrived in Ramona, they went to see Kir Chorgovian. When the priest, the Pujari, bought 12 pots of Kir and put them before Nityananda. What would you do if you got that? He distributed Kir to everyone. Then Nityananda described the story of Madhavendra Puri. Before Nityananda went to Ramona, Chaitanya Maharaj went to Ramona. There's a whole chapter here. I think it's chapter 15. Yeah, no, maybe 15. This is 16, I think. No, that's not it. Lord Chaitanya went to, well, also went to Ramona, had Darshan, Kir Chorgovian. He told a very long, fast story about Madhavendra Puri, the whole chapter about that. It's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Nityananda did the same thing. He went on Tirtha Yatra. He went to some temple and told stories. So we're going to go next week on Vrindavan Yatra, just for the Vrindavan people, because it's going to be on Wednesday, next Wednesday. Where we're going will be announced. We'll take a taxi. We're not going to meet you at the temple. Probably I'll tell you where we'll meet. We'll go around there, here and there. You can be here in Madan, just meet us there. Well, the Dasis, Rakhan Dasis will show you. The four Chardasi. Chardasi frequent. Chardasi Sampradaya. Okay. Oh, here we go. Dasya. Okay, so there is telling the story. And I read the Vaishnava transcendental bliss to hear Srine Vaishnava Mahanidhi. That's just a little thing about Nityananda. Nityananda showed the ideal example of a Tirth Guru. He's walking with everybody. They went to Ramona, then he told the story of Govinath, glorified Govinath, and the Sri Prasad. Go more. You got Mahaprasad distributed. Like we go, sometimes we go somewhere, we go to Haridev Mandir in Girashwaka, and we give donation. Pujari gives me some Mahaprasad. I give it to somebody, and then outside we give everybody. And we give the doggies also. Everybody gets a little piece. Same thing's going on 500 years ago, and 500 years from now, 500 years. Go somewhere, see Krishna, talk about Leela, just get prasad, distribute prasad. Now this is Auntie Leela. Auntie Leela. That's what it is. Chapter 6. I really don't know where the page marker is. Close the door. Oh, that's it. On to the verse 42. On to the chapter 42. This is Lord Nityananda delivers Raghunath Das. Actually, we have on our website, we have a whole folder called Chaitanya Leela, or Chaitanya Charitamrita. And it's like, it has 150 stories from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Really nice stories. We gave these lectures in 2018. The titles are, one title's Jaga's Bad Advice. Jagadananda told Stan Goswami not to go to Vrindavan. Lord Chaitanya chastised him for that. Guranga unveils the gem. Doyle Guranga stops the suicide. A golden body arising from sores. Nitai delivers Raghunath. Raghunath cuts the chains. Prabhu's living dealings ways. Guranga honors Prasad and holy devotees. Shivananda gets Nitai Kripa. He kicked him. Mahaprabhu lovingly bids farewell to the Gaudadesh Bhaktas. Jagananda gives bliss to Sasimata. The Pandit and the Pot. Guranga Jagananda praying Ranga Leelas. Mahaprabhu blesses the Muslim prince. Kumbhamela Mahaprabhu Rupa Vallabha Milan. The meeting of the two Mahaprabhus. Who are they?
Vallabhacharya and Chaitanya.
Who are the two Mahaprabhus?
Vallabhacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Thank you. Guranga reveals real Vedanta. Sri Rupa enters the heart of Mahaprabhu. Thakur, the ultimate test. The ultimate test. This is recorded 2014, Karti, 10 years ago. I remember sometimes on listening to tapes of Srila Prabhupada's lectures. It was 1966. And when I was listening to a lecture, I was thinking, this lecture was given 50 years ago. 50 years ago, and I'm listening to it and still enjoying it and getting inspiration from it. So this is Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha is Nitya. Nitya Navayo, because it's Krishna, so it has all the qualities of Krishna. Purifying, blissful, and what else is it?
Ever fresh. Nitya Nutana.
Yeah, ever fresh, purifying, elevating, intoxicating, and makes you happy. So let's hear about this, how Nitai delivers Raghunath to us. All the Gaudiya Vaishnavas from Bengal went to Panihati to celebrate the Panihati Utsav, Chiradati Chib Rice Festival. And Raghunath Das came there, but he offered Dandavats at a distance. And someone said to Nitai, they said, there's Nitai, and there's Raghunath Das offering obeisance. Nitai said, you're a thief. Srini Prabhukai, Chori, you're a chore. Come here, today I shall punish you. Dandana. I'll be you. When Nitai called Raghunath, Raghunath didn't go. Didn't go. He said, "Come here, I'm going to beat you." Come here, I'm going to beat you. So you're going to go there? You run away. He didn't go near Nitai. So Nityananda forcefully caught Raghunath and put his feet on his head. Prabhu Darila Charana. Darila means held his feet on his. Prabhu held his feet on his head. Nityananda was naturally very merciful and funny. Kotiki Nityananda Sahaja Dayamai. Dayamai means made of compassion, mercy. Kotiki means very funny. Kotiki. He spoke to Raghunath Das as follows. You're like a thief. Instead of coming close to me, you stay far away. Now I'm going to punish you. Here's your punishment. Make a feast for all my devotees. Feed all my associates with yogurt and chip rice. Raghunath immediately sent his men to get all kinds of rice and mangoes and sugar and sweets and bananas and I got all this stuff together. There's a big long thing here. And then I skipped ahead. So that's going on now. And after the festival, the next morning, Nitai took his bath and sat down by a tree. Raghunath went there and offered prayers to Nityananda. He submitted his desire. Raghunath Das said, Adama Pamara Mui Hina Jiva Dam Mor Ichai Pana Chaitanya Charan. O Nitai, I am the lowest of men. I am most sinful, fallen, and condemned. Please give me the shelter of Chaitanya. Give me the lotus feet. I'm like a dwarf. I want to catch the moon. I try my best many times to escape my grihastha life, but I've never been successful. Every time I try to get out of my house, I get caught by my father and brought back. No one can attain the shelter of Mahaprabhu without your mercy. If you're merciful, then I can attain shelter of his lotus feet. So one attains the mercy of Chaitanya only by the mercy of Nitai. So what if you attain Chaitanya, what does the mercy of Lord Chaitanya give us?
Manjari Bhav.
Gives us Manjari Bhav. Mercy of Lord Chaitanya gives us Radha Krishna. Take it. Oh, where's his name? Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. I love swimming. So he said, please place your feet on my head give me a blessing, I can attain Mahaprabhu without difficulty. Ashirvad, Kara Ashirvad. After hearing this request of Raghunath, Nitai smiled to all devotees and told so many things. Nityananda called Raghunath near him and placed his lotus feet on Raghunath Das's head. That's really good. Raghunath Prabhu Nikate Mate Paradari Kaite. He held his feet on his head. Then he said, Mahaprabhu will accept you and keep you under his charge of Surudamana. Antaranga Britya Bali Rakive Charani. You will become an Antaranga Bhakta. Britya means servant. You become one of the most confidential internal servants. Raghunath Das, what parivar is he in? Who is the guru of Raghunath Das? Yanananda. Who is the guru of Yanananda? Wait, that's right. Lord Nityananda then had all the devotees bless Raghunath Das. Raghunath Das over respects to their feet. What's the time now?
4:37.
4:27.
37.
37. Should we give more katava this time? I spoke for 2 hours. Yeah, I take some water. Good idea. Jai Jai Radhi, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Ram. Tomorrow's a feast, 12:30. These guys are cooking. You can come if you bring some. No, you can come. Take if you want to come all the way out of the way. Have a feast over there.
All the time. Every day feast.
Yeah, that's a fact. Very good. Every day feast. It's like when Lord Chaitanya's there, some devotees lived in Ambika Kalan, and some people lived in Kolyagram, some people live in Mamakachi. So we live in Raka and you live in, you want to pair, you want to Pasni, you want to Pulina, you want to Pulina. So it's all one mandal. Like Naudi Mandal, this is Raj Mandal. So you have feast, you're having feast and you wanna tata, what do you say? You wanna pull in. Wow, he's broken. You have Nitai Prasad there. We have Girash Prasad. Radha Krishna Prasad also. Radha Shama, yes. Radha Shama? You're a graduate of Rajsham Thakur. They're your Thakurs. I had so many Thakurs. I've been to so many different temples. I can't the deed I got most attached to was Radha Damodar. I lived there longer than any other temple. Yeah, I was, according to I was attached to 4 years there. 3 years I was in Radha Damodar. Everywhere else I lived a year, 6 months, travel a year there. So you stay long with one deed, you become attached to those deeds. Like you go around renting, they're just crazy or out of some. So I appreciate it, but I don't have the same craziness. I was only in the temple from 87 to 89, year and a half. From October, Kartik, 87, till March 89. Year and a half. And that was Radhamara for 3 years. And Radhamara means Radha Raman, Radha Vallabha, see him almost every day. Or Radha Shyam-Sundar.
Radha Shyam-Sundar, yes.
Different flavor. Ramareddy flavors in continental cuisine. The Sevakans Raman, that's pure Indian. Pure Indian flavor. Okay. So now more Nityananda Katha. This is based on a little advertising here. This is based on a very popular book, worldwide bestseller, New York Times bestseller, printed in 2004. It sold over 5 million copies. Oh, exaggeration. Granga Gita, the collection of quotations of Lord Chaitanya's personal teachings from Chaitanya Charitamrita Chaitanya Mangal. So it's alphabetically set up. So you look under N for Nityananda, you find so many good things there. This Nityananda easily gives us rarest thing. Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda once came to Panihati in Bengal and enjoyed a delicious feast prepared by Raghu Pandit and Damayanti. In Panihati, thousands of devotees came to darshan of Granga, including Gadadhar Pandit and Parameshwar Das. After Prasad, Granga met privately with Raghu Pandit and revealed the confidential identity of Nityananda. Lord Chaitanya said, Nija Gopya, I'm going to tell you something secret about Nitai. I'll tell you, all my activities are performed through Nityananda. There's no difference between myself and Nityananda. Mahayogeshware Paite Durlabha, Nityananda Aite Paite Sulabha. From Nityananda, you'll easily attain that which is hard to attain, even by great mystic yogis. Therefore, you should carefully serve Nityananda, knowing him to be Bhagavan. So that's the secret. Nityananda is Bhagavan, and he's easily pleased. You can, what is Durlabh becomes Sulabh. Durlabh means difficult to attain, Sulabh means easily attained. This next little short deal here. Faith brings faith. Faith in Nityananda brings fortune. Nityananda Prabhu stayed in the house of Srivas Pandit in Navadvip, constantly displaying Balya Bhav. What does that mean, Balya Bhav?
Of child.
Infant.
The mood of a child. Mahanidhi, who's Mahanidhi?
Wife of Srivas.
Why is Srivas? Where's that piece of marble? Marble there?
Food.
Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you. So, Mahanidhi would feed Nitai like a mother whenever he sat down to eat. One day Gurari tested Srivas's faith in Nityananda. Gurari said, "Why do you keep this avadut in your house?" Because sometimes in Srivas's house they have kirtan on the veranda. During kirtan, Nitai got an ecstasy. Like little kids, you ever see little babies, they always take their clothes off. Usually they just wear a shirt, no underwear. Because it makes it easier to download. Download your file. Well, joke. So he would take off his clothes like a child. I see a kid, you dress him up, and 5 minutes later he takes off his socks and shoes. Even in the winter, I don't want these socks, take them. So Lord Chaitanya was in Bali, so he took off his clothes, and Lord Chaitanya tried to put on his clothes again. And so he said, so Lord Chaitanya Maharaj said, "Why do you keep this unknown avadut in your house?" Srivas Pandit said, "I think you and Nitai are Bhagavan, and I'm your eternal servant." Gauranga roared with satisfaction with Srivas's words. And then Gauranga started speaking about Nitai. This is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu glorifying Nitai. Srivas, listen, I know you're very charitable, but you don't know what this guy's caste is, or what family he belongs to. If you want to protect your own caste and family, then you should immediately get rid of this avadut. What are you saying? Says Srivas. You have so much faith, you don't have any faith in Nityananda. Then Gauranga said, I'm very pleased with you, that you have faith in my Nitai. Therefore, I give you a blessing. Even if Lakshmi Devi becomes a beggar, it goes door to door begging, you will never be afflicted by poverty. Even if Lakshmi becomes a beggar, you won't become a beggar. Everyone in your house, including the dogs and cats, have affection devotion for me. Those few doggies are there. Vidala. Vidala must mean cat in Bengali.
Bidala.
Yeah.
Sanskrit.
Well, Sanskrit.
Yes.
What's the Sanskrit word for cat?
Vidala.
Vidala.
Yeah.
V-I-D-A-L, Vidala. Long A. Vidala. Kukor. Kukor. Vaishnav Kukor. Vidala Kukurari Tamara Vadira. Sabaramate Bhakti Haiveki Shira. So even the doggies and cats will have pure bhakti for me. So this is not you, the blessing of Srivas. That means that Srivas Thakur, because he's living in Bengal, Bengal is full of fish. If there's fish there, there's cats there. If there's cats there, there's dogs there. There's dogs chase the cats, and the cats eat the fish. Cats means fish, and dogs means cats. Those dogs always chase cats, they eat them also. That's the downside of being a cat. You ever see it? The dogs eat the cats, but in Africa the cats eat the dogs. Hyenas, lions eat them up, tigers eat them up. One-on-one, but 10 hyenas can beat up a lion. You see it on YouTube all the time.
Yeah. The plan also like.
Yeah, hyenas are very clever guys. They're very good thieves. What they do is I'll tell you about it. There's a farmer, Indian farmer, South India, somewhere near Visakhapatnam. He has a chicken farm, chicken hatchery, or whatever they call it, chicken farm. And he's raising chickens, for people's food. So jackals, they make a plan. They're very intelligent. There are 50 jackals go in packs, like 25, 30. So the head jackal, the chief, jackal chief, he says, we'll go there together. You 24 guys go in the north corner, away from where the chickens are, and all bark, all start crying and whining like anything. They all go there, 24 jackals in one north corner of the farmhouse. And when the jackals cry, bark, it sounds like crying babies. And whine, very high pitched sound like sirens. So the farmer wakes up, and his 5 sons wake up, and they say, oh, there's a bunch of jackals out there. So they run towards where the sound is. Run towards where the sound is, and the chief jackal and his close secretaries, jackal secretaries, they go in the chicken barn or wherever, where the chickens are, and they open the door where the chickens are, and let them out over the gate. All the chickens come out of their cages, whatever. Then the jackals, while they're being chased by the farmers, they run back towards the barn, and there's all chickens everywhere, every direction. They all grab a dinner in their mouth and run off together, following the leader back to the forest. This is how hyenas, jackals, also a nickname, jackal, hyena, same thing. How they catch their chicken dinner. Kentucky Fried. Visakhapatnam fried chicken. So the dogs in the house of Shivas came to Madan. That's a good thing. So you have faith, you get fortune. You get Lakshmi becomes a beggar, you won't become a beggar. Can anyone describe the meeting of Nitya and Gauranga? First meeting. First meeting of Nitai and Gauranga. Where?
In the house of Nanda Vatsal?
Right. One day, Maharaj was in Mayapur. At least that's what they say. But he was in Kuyagram, Prachi Mayapur. He was in Mayapur, and he said to his devotees, he said, a great avadut has come to Navadvip. As Nitai returned from his yatra, Nitai went all India yatra. He came from Vrindavan. He said, a great avadut, Krishna Bhakta, has come in Navadvip. So go find him and bring him to me. I want to meet him. He said, what's his name? He says, Nitai Avadut. Nitai Avadut. So everybody went around, looking around and said, anybody see Nitai Avadut? And they went to Navadvip town, went to the village. Anyone see Nitai Avadut? I said, no, I haven't seen him. Meanwhile, Nitai was hiding in the house of Nandanacharya. Nandanacharya lived down the street from Mahaprabhu Baba, from the house of Mahaprabhu. So they went there, they went to the house, said, have you seen Avadut? And Nandanacharya said, no, I haven't seen him. I don't know any Avaduts. I just know Nityananda. Who's also a Mishra, by the way. I don't know anybody by the name Nityananda. Avadut. So they came back to Lord Chaitanya. So we went all over Navadvip. We went to 9 islands. Samantadri, Kotadri, Madhadri, Andhri, Rudri, etc. we couldn't find Nityananda. We couldn't find Avadut. So you guys are useless, man. Okay, follow me. Start a kirtan party. Follow me. So they went out the house, went 500 meters down the street. 500 meters down the street, turn left turn in the driveway of Nandanacharya's house, and Lord Chaitanya roared out, "This is not Avadut! Kotai, Kotai! Where is it not Avadut?" Lord Chaitanya came out from hiding in the house. He said, Ami Nitai. And Gaur said, Ami Gaur. And they both ran and faced each other. Nitai, because he's stronger and bigger, and he picked up Grunga and swung around like those movies you see. If you a lover's guy picks up his girlfriend, swings around, her feet go out like. So Nitai picked up Grunga and swung around, his feet, legs are going out like. So that's the meeting there. So when they met there, Gaurachandra, because no one knew who Nitai was. No one knew who's Nitai Avadut. Gauranitai wasn't Gauranitai then, it was just Gauranga. He just entered the scene. Where was Nitai born? Ekachakra. He was nobody knew who's Nityananda. Nitai Avadut, who's Nitai Avadut? Some guy from, who knows him? So Lord Chaitanya decides to reveal the identity. So he recites a verse from Renu Gita. What verse?
Randran Venurara Sudayo Puraran Gopavrindai Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishat Gita Kirti.
Wearing a peacock feather ornament on his head, blue karnikara flower on one ear, yellow garment is brilliant as gold, Vajayanti Mala, Krishna looks like a great dancer as he enters Vrindavan, beautifying it with his footprints. Fills the holes of his foot with nectar of his lips, the cowboy singing his glories. When Nitai heard this verse glorifying Krishna, he became unconscious. He became versed in divine rapture. Shivas kept singing on and on the glories of Krishna. And he did not return to consciousness. The more he heard about Krishna, the more Nitai cried, Madan and Prem. Contact, seeing, feeling the presence of Krishna, Nitai began to jump, roar like a lion, madly, cry madly, and tumble on the earth. Observing Nityananda's ecstasy, Vishwambara began praising him. So then he said, today is a very auspicious day for me because I have seen Bhakti Yoga, which is the essence of the Vedas. Deki Bhakti Yoga Chari Veda Sar. I see Bhakti Yoga. That means you see someone engaging in devotional activities for the pleasure of Radha Krishna, and you see them experiencing different ecstasies or happiness by doing that seva. Just like when people see a Harinam Sankirtan party, they become transfixed, they become astonished, their jaws drop. They see it always, if it's an ecstatic kirtan party, always are dancing and chanting, and they're so blissful. Sparks are coming out of the boys' eyes, their hair is standing on end, all the men seekers are standing up, all these beanies are dancing on their shoulders, their hands are tickling the clouds, their fingers are tickling the clouds, and their feet are etching the ground with etching drawings of love, and people are amazed, and they see bhakti in action, they see devotional expression, Shraddha Kirtan, Padasevanam, feet are dancing, engaged in service, voice is chanting, heart is melting, tears are forming, hair is standing and perspiring, joys are in ecstasy. They say, whenever they describe Harinam Sankirtan, what do they say? We had an ecstatic kirtan. There's no such thing as a static. There's no static kirtan, ecstatic. That's the result of bhakti. Bhakti makes you joyful, blissful. Bhakti, you contact the soul by bhakti. You become joyful, because the soul is joyful by pure nature. So Lord Chaitanya was describing, I'm seeing bhakti in action. This is the essence of the Vedas. Chari Veda Sar. Can anyone tremble and cry and roar so loudly? Anyone that's not empowered by the Lord? Ishvara Shakti. Ishvara Shakti. Without Ishvara Shakti, you can't experience such spiritual sentiments. Krishna will never leave someone who sees such seva. Sakrit Bhakti Yoga Nayana Deki. If you just see with your eyes an expression of devotion by a devotee, Krishna will never leave you. Not Chadena, not Charya. You see devotees engaged in service, playing mridanga, playing harmonium, singing, playing kartals, cooking, or taking darshan, Thakurji, and you can see how they're absorbed in that. Maybe even some ecstatic symptoms are coming. It makes a permanent impression in your heart. impression of Krishna. Krishna stays in your heart. That's what he's saying. So Maharaj goes on. This is Lord Chaitanya describing the identity of Nitai. You can purify the 14 worlds. Your confidential qualities are inconceivable. You have attained the wealth of Krishna Prema. Any person who associates with you for even a moment will be delivered, even if he's committed sins, millions of sins. I understand that Krishna will deliver me because I have your association. A great fortune I see your lotus feet. Just by worshiping you, Nitai, I will achieve Krishna Prema. Wow. So that's the thing. Nitai is so merciful. This entry is about the name, identity, and mercy of Nitai. Nityananda performed extraordinary deeds while absorbed in ecstatic Krishna Prema. Sometimes Nitai would jump in the Ganga and begin laughing, splashing water, swimming around and splashing water on the crocodiles. Ma Ganga, personified the Devi of Ganga, was her Vahan. Crocodile Vahan. So you have Ganga, you have crocodile. Good luck swimming in my water. Maybe they're upstream more. Sometimes they swim down for a few little Russian pakoras. Nice, you give me nice. Name Nityananda Tumi Rupa Nityananda. Tumi Nityananda Ramamurti Manta. Krishna said, your name is Nityananda, your form is full of eternal bliss, you are directly Balaram. You're Ramamurti, means Balaram. You're traveling, you're eating, your dealings are full of bliss. Your enjoyment of eternal bliss never diminishes. How can anybody understand you? The fact is, you are present wherever Krishna is. Simply by the mercy of Nityananda, one attains bhakti, Vishnu bhakti. Nityananda Prasthaya Vishnu bhakti. The overserved Nityananda is Pura Shakti of Krishna. Nityananda serves Krishna as a friend, as an associate, as his bed, as his bhushan ornaments, well-wisher and brother, Bandhu and Bhai. Sarva Jiva Janaka Rakshak Sarva Mitra. He's a friend and protector of all jivas. Yavahara Krishna Rasamaya. All his actions are full of ras for Krishna. Just by serving him, Nitai, will get Prema Bhakti, Krishna Prema Bhakti, Krishna Prema Bhakti. So, anyone who keeps faith engaged in the service of Nityananda, serves me. Oh, you should show love for Nitai. Karya Sabe Prita. So, how do we worship Nitai? How do we show our love for Nitai?
Chanting.
Diksha mantra. Yoga.
We chant the Panchava mantra, and we study Bhagavatam, we engage in Harinam Sankirtan, we do Karuna work, we do work of Karuna, compassion, distribute Krishna Bhakti, however which way we can, to our family members, to our children, to our wives and husbands, to our friends. We translate, we distribute Krishna Bhakti in different languages, and we chant Panchava mantra, and we worship the Panchava in meditation, we have our arti to them, and pray, we pray to them. So in so many ways, we're worshiping Nityananda and the whole Panchava. So this next entry, wow, that's a long. That was really long. That's a long entry. Wow. Gee, you don't fall asleep.
Still awake.
Nityananda is not different from a weighted chariot. Lest we attract the topic press. Grunga said, Nitai Morapran, you are my life. You know everything about me. I belong to one who loves you, for no one is more dear to me than you. Anyone who distinguishes between you and Advaita does not probably know the intricacies of the avatars. Some people, they emphasize Nitai, and they are Advaita. Especially if you're not in a pyro Advaita. At this point, it was long before we remember Advaita Pyro, 2004. But the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling himself, to me are Advaita ye, Kare Beta Buddhi, Bala Mate Najane, the Avatar Shuddhi. Everyone has divided intelligence, doesn't have pure understanding of avatars. So the Advaita and Nitai are both biggest branches of Chaitanya Bhakti Gopal Riksha, and so they're both respected and honored and worshipped. Nityananda Prabhu wandered around Navadvip with his Sankirtan party, continually dancing and singing for the pleasure of Krishna. One day, Nitai intensely desired to go to Puri to meet Gauranga. On the way to Puri, Nityananda met Gaura Sundar and Ekeshwara. That's Bhuvaneshwar. Overcome by ways of ecstasy, Nitai constantly chanted, Haribol, 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 Haribol. Gaura Nitai exchanged love and affection, embracing, crying, offering dandavats, rolling on the ground while roaring like lions. As we're coming down, Prabhu folded his hands, our prayers to Nityananda. Bhagavan's praying to us devotee, or Bhagavan's praying to Bhagavan. Krishna praying to Balaram, Balaram praying to Krishna. Namrupe Tumi Nityananda Murti Manta, Shri Vaishnava Dham Tumi Ishvara Ananta. Oh Nityananda, you are personified form of the holy name and form of eternal bliss. Namrupe Tumi. You are the abode of all Vaishnavas, Vaishnava Dham, and you are Ananta, Ishvara Ananta. You take pleasure in integrating yourself with the 9 limbs of bhakti. You wear the ornaments of gold, pearls, diamonds, and rudrakshas. You wear rudraksha. It's become very fashionable now. Bengali Vaishnavas wear rudraksha bracelets, necklaces. So what's the reward for that? Bhagavan Brahman. Nisha Jati Patita Alava Jata Jan Choma Haite Aila Sabar Mochan. All the fallen, wretched, low-born living entities will be delivered by your mercy. Jai Nitai. Jai Nitai. Joy to joy. Joy to joy. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Shri Sura Vanche Sura Sthira Muni Yogeshwari. The bhakti you give, bhakti diyacha. The bhakti you have given is desired by the siddhas, yogis, munis, and mahayogis. Who can know your glories? Your personification, your Krishna Rasa avatar. That's pretty cool. He's a Murtiman, a Krishna Rasa avatar. You have forgotten the external world. Bhaya Nai Jana. Sankirtan Suke. You're oblivious to the material world. You're absorbed in the happiness of Sankirtan. Harnisha Krishna Ganatamar. From your mouth, you're always glorifying day and night the qualities of Krishna. Krishna Gun, Shrimukhe. From your beautiful mouth. Krishna Chandra Tumar Hridaya Nirantara. Tumar Vigraha Krishna Vilasaragara. Krishna Chandra always resides in your heart. Hridaya Nirantara. And your body is a gar, is a house. Your body is a vigraha of Krishna Lila. Krishna will never leave someone who's attached to you. That's nice. This is ridicule. One Naudi Brahmin was very devoted to Chaitanya, but he couldn't understand behavior of Nityananda Avadut. Because everybody, it's a small village, Naudi, so everybody knew about the interesting behavior of Nityananda. He go out in Ganga and sit on top of crocodiles, ride the waves of Ganga and crocodiles. And then he'll go to Shiva Sakura's house and sit on the lap of Molly and take milk from her breast. Then when they serve prasadam, he would sit there like a baby, and she would put food in his mouth. He would make a little bite, make a little piece, put it in his mouth, feed it. So that's pretty amazing. So the Brahmins rightly under, what's this guy? And he married, he's supposed to be an Avadut. He's got 2 wives. Supposed to be an Ansya. This Brahmin was full of doubts and suspicions about the identity of Nityananda. Brahmin went to Puri to complain to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, you let loose this Avadut who's terrorizing. You ran away from the guy. You ran away from this madman, this smuggle, Avadut. You ran away to Puri, enjoying Mahaprasad every day. And we're being tortured by this Avadut. He's not Avadut. So you should do something about this guy. The Brahmin asked Mahaprabhu, why is Nityananda chew betel nut? He wears flowing silk robes. He decorates his body with costly gems. The sandalwood paste and fragrant flower garlands. He carries an iron rod instead of a sannyas danda. He always keeps company with Shudras. Why doesn't Nityananda follow the scriptures, the scriptural injunctions for a sannyasi? Mahaprabhu gave a lengthy reply to that irritated Brahmin, citing evidence from Bhagavatam, emphasized that one should never insult an elevated Vaishnava. Specifically, Gaurachandra warned the Brahmin not to criticize Nityananda, otherwise he would meet his doom. What the speaker years for the rich times, so that's what he said. What the speaker criticizing a Vaishnava, if a person even laughs at a Vaishnava, he's vanquished. All these truths can be known from the Bhagavatam if one hears from the mouth of Vaishnava Guru. Vaishnava Guru Mukhe Shuni, Bhagavat Sabtavajani. All the sub-tattva, Johnny, one can know all the truths of Bhagavad by hearing Vaishnava Guru Mukhi Shuni, hearing from the mouth of Vaishnava. Now listen, Brahman, what the Bhagavatam says about one who last said of Vaishnava. After going to Gurukul, Krishna Balaram came home. And before they left, they asked the Guru what kind of dakshina he wanted. They asked him to bring back his dead son. And the whole thing. They did that. If one worships me, it means Krishna, Chaitanya, and chants my name, we get blessings, my devotees, the progress will be checked. There's no doubt that one who has love and devotion for my devotee will attain me. Mora Bhakti Prati Prem Bhakti Kare Ye. There may be doubt whether or not a servant of Krishna will attain perfection. There's absolutely no doubt that those who are attached to serving his devotees will attain perfection. That's nice. There's a lot of you engaged in seva all the time or time to time so that you get perfection. Maybe doubt whether serving Krishna, chanting japa, doing puja will give you perfection. There's no doubt you serve the ways you get perfection. One who worships only me, Krishna says, but doesn't worship my devotee, is proud. He's not quite, he won't get my mercy. Proud and arrogant persons worship Krishna, but they don't get the mercy because they ignore it. They don't worship devotees. Devotees are so important. I got a letter from one disciple, and she was appreciating another disciple. I thought that's very nice. She said, I'm so happy I have association of this God sister. She's really inspiring my bhakti. So it made me feel happy to see that report. As it should be a mutual supporting society, mutual uplifting. You lift me, I lift you. That's nice. That's the spiritual world over there. Radharani enjoys with Krishna. Then she orders Krishna, go now. Now you've done your kunja here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. All so many Sakhis are sleeping in their kunjas. They just in their kunja, shaka, chitra, champa. Go see all the Sakhis and give them your loving association. That'll make me happy. So Krishna says, okay. He goes out and expands himself in many forms and goes and enjoys with all the gopis on the order of Radharani. That makes Radharani happy. See everyone serving Krishna and Krishna serving everyone. So this is nice. Mutual sharing, mutual happiness, mutual prem. If one sees he says the Brahman doesn't remember, those is on his preaching a Brahman, he doesn't have faith in Nityananda. He has faith in those he's done, but not in Nityananda. So when he left out, he went all the way to Puri to complain. As some people do. They leave their country, they go to Mayapur, GBC meeting, complain about some devotee. When they send email or whatever. So, Chaitanya Maharaj says, listen, Brahman, give up your doubts about Nityananda. Nityananda is supremely qualified, yet less fortunate persons can't understand him. If you simply see the actions of Nitai with respect, you will be delivered. If one blasphemes Nityananda in any way, he will not escape the punishment of Yamaraj. One who loves Nitai loves me. I tell you, this is the truth, the truth, the truth. Satya, 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 Vibrikadi Dhamma. Yes, it's really, that's, what's the truth? What's the truth, Lord Jesus said?
Lord Nityananda is about Satan.
If one
Punished
really
by
loves
Yamaraj.
me,
If
loves
one
loves Nityananda, then he will surely go to Yamaraj.
Punished by
He will be
Yamaraj.
punished by Yamaraj.
Who loves
What?
me, that who loves Nityananda loves me. It's real love to Nityananda.
Yeah. Well, loves Nitai loves Gaur. Says love me. Gaur is speaking. Well, loves Nitai loves Gaur. Well, loves Nitai loves me. This is what she's saying. And Nitai is the devotee of Gauranga. So what does this mean? This means if we love Krishna's devotees, Krishna love us. That's how it works. Because we're devotees of Krishna, so we love all God brothers and God sisters, we love them, treat them with honor, respect, and dignity, then Krishna will be pleased and he will give his love to us. Love me, love my dog, they say. So love me, love my dasi. You want to say love me, love my doggy? Say love my dasi, love my das. My Krishna das, my Govinda das, my Govinda das. And Lord Chaitanya goes on and says, if even Nityananda goes to a liquor house, he is worshipful for Brahma. Whether Nityananda accepts the hand of a low-class woman, a Yavani Pani, or enters a liquor shop, he's worshiping by Brahma. Well, that's pretty well. Not recommended. Don't imitate Nitai. Don't take the hand of Yavani, and don't go to liquor shop. I think that's it for Nitai's glories. Jai Nitai! Nityananda Ram ki jai! Nityananda Avadut ki jai! Pure say Nityananda ki jai! Jai Jai Shri Radhe!
Jai Gurudev.